All right, chosen ones. Now, I was sitting back thinking about all of the attacks, all of the people that were sent. They were deliberately sent into my life to attack me, to try to take me under. These people wanted me to just give up and just perish. They did not want me to be no more. They don't give a fuck about your children, because they damn sure didn't give a fuck about my children. They just wanted to see me fucked up. I'm talking about these people, they even opened up like a portal at my house, right? And, it was like attacks, just attack after attack. Meeting people. Say, for instance, the last person I met, I know for a fact that that person was sent into my life to try to dismantle me, right? This person was trying to play off of past wounds, okay? Because sometimes we can talk too much and give a person too much information, okay? So never tell nobody your past. Never go into no relationship telling a person your past. And never, if you feel like a person is trying to pressure you into intimacy, don't let that person do that to you, okay? Because pay attention now, when a person is trying to, really, really rush you into intimacy, like force you into it, it's an agenda behind it. It's a hidden agenda behind it. This person is trying to bind you to them for their glory, for their rise, and for their come up. Because chosen one, you are being called chosen one because there is something divine about you. Okay? There is some kind of divinity that is about you, right? It shows through your smile, through your photos, through your pictures, when you walk in a room. I remember once I was out at a club and I was with these people. Back then, they were supposed to be my so-called family members. Now, not so much, right? So I walks in. I wasn't dressed to impress. I had on my jeans and, just like, yeah, hey, this, it wasn't a thing where you had to be dressed to impress. You could come in your jeans. I had my little boots or gym shoes on, and, I was just being myself. But as soon as I walked in, male and female, every last one of them was staring at me. I'm talking about all eyes was on me. I didn't know who I was then. I didn't know nothing about this chosen, this awakening, this spiritual warfare. I heard about it. I heard my grandmother talk about this is not a war of like practicality. This is a war of spirituality, strongholds, and principalities. This is a war of strongholds and principalities, right? And it's really not of flesh and blood, but it is, right? It is, right? Because the enemy seeks after your soul, right? And if you give the enemy that type of leadway by, telling them your past, that's where I fucked up at. Telling people my past and, social media. I got a video out where I'm just talking and saying that these attacks stem from social media, right? When Facebook first came about, that was the portal, right? This was a portal that was being opened to get to the star seeds, the indigo and the crystal children and the indigo. Did I say indigo? Indigo, star seed, crystal children, and anybody that had this divine essence about them, right? They are trying to, when Facebook came about, let me put it like this, they were trying to dismantle all of the chosen seeds, star seeds, indigo children's energy. So when you were meeting these people on Facebook, that you may have thought that these people were somebody that you could have wanted to get to know. Maybe like in my case, I was single and baby, I was ready to mingle. So, these people were put into play because they knew that a lot of us were, single, maybe even in at that time, at that point in my life, I would say that I was lonely, right? Coming out of a broken relationship, right? And like the relationship that I was coming out of, it took me it took me the longest to get over the hurt, because the way that this person hurt me, and then not only did they left me for, to go back to someone that they call themselves leaving that person for me. They went back to that person, right? And after they still had got taken from me, monetary, sex, never, gave anything. They was just there for me to be a catalyst to them, okay? Or they were the catalyst, whichever way it goes. They were a catalyst to come and, take from me, And some of them, see, right now, I don't even think that they realize that this is where it comes from. This is where it all stems from, because you were in contact with the indigo child or a starseed child, and you fucked over them, right? So there's a hella price to pay when you do that type of shit. However, the same demonic entity, because even though they are in the flesh, they are still a demonic entity. That entity, okay, or that deity, right, that's been reincarnated in the flesh, is still sending these spiritual attacks for you, right? And this is the reason why this last person that you were just with, that relationship, that person started clowning you like as soon as they got your goods. As soon as either you penetrated them, I'm talking about my divine masculines, or to the divine femme, when you opened up, right? When you opened up and allowed this person to enter into your sexual organ, right? They flipped on you. They flipped on you. They flipped the switch, as Drake said. They flipped the switch on your ass, because they were there for one reason only. And that was to bring you down to your lowest point, so that they can devour you. That's why when that person leave, when that person would, because the person just started love bombing you and fucking over you, trust me, in this trust me, I see, I know, I feel, I hear, I smell, I taste. That person, you gave them too much information about your past. They played off of that. They could have introduced you to family, to mama and daddy. You probably thought it was going somewhere. That's their way of getting what they want, to extract your energy. That's their way of doing it. That's their way of misleading you, right? They want you to be stuck in this trance, right? They put the love spell down on you. You went into a trance. See, you don't even remember that part because you didn't pay attention. You was in a trance while this person was, what I want to say, penetrating you, right? Or while, yeah, this person, it could have been male or female. The female could have, got on top of you. Or it didn't matter what position. This person had the whole spell, the whole ritual put into play, right? To fuck you up. They needed something from you. Now the next step is, when this person come back, this person is coming back. This time, it's going to be lights out. This is the next time they come back. This is going to be the grand finale. This is going to be the curtain call. This is it. They coming. The next time you let that person back in your environment, they're going to take your ass up out of here. Because these attacks is not going to stop. If you've been thinking about that person real heavy, real strong, guess what? That person is still behind the scenes using something of yours, right? To do these rituals to keep you sad and lonely and thinking about them. You're going to wait for this person. They want you waiting for them. They don't want you to go anywhere. They want you to wait for them. They leave. They come and go. They don't have no respect for you. They don't have no respect for you. I know the person that I was dealing with didn't have no respect for me at all. This person didn't give a fuck. This person took and took and took and never gave. And then when they gave, it was all manipulation, you see, to have you thinking that this person loves you. This person is for you. No, that person was sent to you by the enemy. That person don't want you. That person want what you have. But they don't want you, because if they want you, they would have treated you like they wanted you in the first place. And that goes for not just this person, the last person and the person before that. They didn't want you. They wanted to come and kill your ass. They wanted to fuck you up, you see. So as long as you allow these people to keep having the ups on you, then they're going to keep on until they extract not just your energy, like your physical energy. They're going to extract the energy from your very essence and suck the life up out of you, and then they're gone. I'm talking about literally suck the life up out of you. Okay? And then they're going to leave. Okay? So, I know it might hurt. I know it hurt. Because you fell in love with this person, but you fell in love with the illusion that they were creating for you. So that you would fall in love with them. So that they could love bomb you and hurt you, because they knew that you had already had a whole lot of unhealed wounds and, childhood traumas, black sheep issues, and all of that type of shit. They knew that. And plus, not only did they know that, you told them. I know I told the person that I was dealing with, and this motherfucker said, oh, I got this bitch now. Oh, I got her now. This bitch is weak. This bitch is weak. And I'm finna show her how powerful I am. And I'm going to use this bitch right here for, this amount of energy so I can go back and be with the bitch that I want to be with and give her all of this. Okay? Because they feel like you are not deserving of anything because, basically you kind of stood your ground. Like you spoke out. You could have said hurtful things to this person, but they was doing hurtful shit to you. So you said some slick shit to this motherfucker, and they like, oh no, you like basically they wanted to govern you. They wanted to control you, and they felt like you shut the fuck up and you just take it. You don't supposed to say anything. So that's where that comes from. Okay, that's why this person still feel like they can just mistreat you and mishandle you and do you any kind of way. But see what this person don't get. What this coven that they are in, and I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. It's all in these people, families and shit like that. They all work in cahoots together, right? They all on the same page. They just pretend like they're not, right? That's all for you and people like me to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, okay? Piss on you and tell you it's raining type shit, right? So, I'm just giving you this because we're going into 2024. But it's a whole lot of shit that's getting ready to take place in 2023. And we don't have a lot of this year left. We're into weeks, right? We're into the weeks of it. So just be prepared, okay? It's some shit that's really coming right before the new year come in, and as it's coming in, it's going to be like if you just stay in your lane and stay focused on what you need to stay focused on, and continue with your spiritual quest, right? Stay on your spiritual quest and continue to protect yourself and your energy, your loved ones, your home, your everything that is of your environment. If you do the work, then you ain't got shit but great things that's coming to you in 2024. Now, the person that did you fucked up and was siphoning your energy and just dogged you out, went off and left you for no reason, no matter how good you was to this person. Now, dig the trick. See, that was the trick of the enemy. Because they knew that you were a good person to family, friend. You always was a giver. You always was there for people. You had the heart that was big as a lion. You always gave, right? So the trick of the enemy was, because you were like that, they're gonna play on you, because they find your vulnerability as a weakness. So they took you for granted and took your kindness for weakness, right? No worries. No worries. Because you're going to see in the long run where this person ends up at. They're going to see it. See, they're going to need you again before you ever need them, right? You didn't need them in the first place. Because if you did, you would have got something. You didn't need shit. They took. You probably couldn't even get a ride to the corner store unless you put gas in that person's car. And you was actually sleeping with them. But this person never gave you anything. You didn't get a birthday present. You didn't get a Mother's Day gift. The motherfucker probably didn't even wish you a happy Mother's Day or a happy Father's Day. That's how little they thought of you. Because they didn't give a fuck. They was there to bring you down. They was there to keep you in a low vibrational energy so that they can keep extracting your essence until your whole facial features would change. You know what? Want to know why your weight been fluctuating? You was one size when you met that person. Then all of a sudden you start getting fat or you start getting skinny. Spells. These motherfuckers was casting on you. Casting spells, and then they laughed at you. And when it called you all kind of silverbacks and fat bitches and all kinds of shit. Yeah, see, it was all a game. To make you feel less than, so that they can continue to fuck over you by extracting your energy, by keeping you in this low frequency until they consume you, until you are all done. Okay? So when that person, if that person come back, because I don't believe that a lot of them are coming back, right? They feel like they got what they wanted. But a lot of them is not going to come back because what time is it? In just a few minutes, something is going to happen to that person that they're not going to like. Something is getting ready to happen that they're not going to get up out of this time, because they've been running around here like a loose cannon, fucking over people, them and they homegirls, or them and they homeboys, whoever they fuck with that's on that same level with them. This is the shit that they've been running around doing for a long time, okay? And they've been just getting away, at least they think that they getting away with it. See, because most of these people I'm talking about that fucked over you, that love bombed you, that created illusions for you, guess what? They think, actually they don't believe in a God, because if they did, they would conduct themselves in a more of a godly way, in a godly fashion. They would have been able to connect with you and be on a very high level of consciousness right now, or a higher level of consciousness, you know, with you two coming together. If you conscious and then you hooking up with somebody else that's conscious, that means that this is a very high level of consciousness, that you got two people that's collaborate on the same frequency, that they could come together and evolve together, you know, as one. So obviously that, you know, for a person to mishandle you and mistreat you the way that they have did you, and not just that person, a whole lot of people, that means that they're not on the frequency. They're not on the same page as you. So they can't get jiggy with you, right? So only thing they can do is bring you down to their level, which is very low, to keep extracting from you, to keep you down, okay? That's why that person left you like that. That's why they did the shit that they did. That's why they never gave you nothing. They never gave you anything. They treated you like shit, right? Cussed you out. If this person took you out to eat dinner, they always needed you. It was like Tyrone, as Miss Badu sing. Every time we go out, I got to reach down in my purse to pay your way. Feeding your friend. Them not your friends. You feeding this motherfucker's friends, or this broad's friends. Because that's what they were put into your life to do. Because they have to reap what they sown. You gonna reap what you sow. Now get the, hey, see, there's the kicker. You're going to reap what you sown, and they're going to reap what they sown. See? That's the seed that we sow. Whether or not this person wants to admit that they fucked over you and, apologize, they don't have to. Because the divine is here to show motherfuckers what this whole thing is about. It's about love. It's about respecting your fellow man. Loving. Now, that's if they are deserving, because everybody don't deserve love and respect from you. Let's just go on head on and just, keep this shit real. We're going to keep it 100. Everybody don't deserve that from you. Okay? However, on this journey, this spiritual journey that we, the chosen ones, that we were chosen to take this journey. Or maybe we signed up for this shit in a past life before we decided to incarnate here. Maybe we signed up for this shit, right? Whatever the case may be, we on this journey. And we have to stick to the plan. We got to stick to the plan, because if we keep on allowing these motherfuckers, these individuals, to enter into our lives for their selfish reasons, we are going to be consumed. We are going to perish and be no more. There's a reason why this social media platform portal was open. Go on and think about it now. It was because of this spiritual awakening that we wasn't aware that was taking place. Oh yeah, Mr. Phil or Dr. Phil Valentine was aware of it. Bobby Hemmett and who else? Blue Pill, Red Pill, Erykah Badu, Andre 3000, and all them folks that's been on the journey. Who else? Mr. Nazir Ra. Oh, hell yeah. They all knew. But we didn't. See, that's why they came out with these, with their platforms to try to get our attention before tragedy struck. See? And a lot of us still didn't tune in. See, and like they say, this is the age of high P. This is the age of Aquarius, the age of technology, the age of knowing what you know. So now you got Billy Carson. You could tune into Mr. Billy Carson, boom, just like that. You can tune into Mama T, just like that, boom. Turn over to Miss Chavez Zane, boom, get that information just like that. You ain't even got to do no work, because Miss Chavez Zane and Mr. Black Magic 363, they done already did the goddamn research for you. All you had to do was just tune in and subscribe to the channel and hit the damn like button. And some of us were too crazy to even fucking do that. Okay? So I'm just saying, I'm not here to get in your business. I just want you to think. Okay? So get out that, he left me, she left me, crying and being in despair. Can't eat, can't focus, because that motherfucker showed eating and focused on his next victim or her next victim to prey on. Okay? So you may as well just get on out of it, shake that shit off, and keep rolling, because better days are coming. But what's coming for the motherfucker that pulled that shit on you? See, you probably would never know. You probably would never know, because that person ain't gonna come back around you so that you can see them fucked up, right? Because they're gonna do everything in their power to stop being fucked up. But it's not going to happen like that, because they already sowed that seed. So when they fucked over you, when they fucked over you, chosen one, they didn't know who they was fucking with, right? when they did all of that shit to you, to distract you, to take from you, to subtract from you, to have you in despair and desolate and just, feeling like you're not worthy. They was trying to take your self-esteem, all that shit. The divine saw them do it. See, they don't believe that they're being watched. They don't believe that shit stank until you go stirring in that shit. They still believing that they are invincible. They believe that they are untouchable because they still got a little something going on. They still able to go and jump from house to house, going from bitch to bitch, to nigga to nigga. Yeah, and ain't nothing happened to them. That's what they think. See? So I'm telling you, don't worry about it. You ain't got to wish nothing bad on a motherfucker. You wish them well. You ain't got to wish shit. Don't wish them shit. Just, fuck it. 2 tears in a bucket and motherfuck it. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't wish them shit. Don't wish them shit. I sent a person a picture of, they had sent me, I think maybe I had took the picture of the nigga phallic, right? I sent the motherfucker back. But he probably thinking that I'm sending it because I'm trying to get back with him. No. I'm giving that shit back because I took my energy back. So you can have that. Okay? Because if I never had sex again in this lifetime, if I had to go through all of the shit that I've been through with motherfuckers just for sex, man, come on now. Just let this motherfucker go on and close up, as they say, let the cobwebs go on and grow on this motherfucker. I don't give no fuck. Long as I'm with the divine source, as long as I got the Most High on my side, then who in the fuck gonna fuck with Hollywood Cop? Huh? I'm Mystakulce. Shalom.